So in the box comes a elastic band, which is super helpful, and 2 wig caps. These are kind of dark for me, but I am still going to use them, and I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to use them. And then the actual wigs. So the wigs came in this, and I think this is so cute. And if you know, or if you're into like hair and bundles and stuff, you know that silk is really good for the hair. It doesn't make it frizzy, and it keeps it nice and silky. So this is really cute, and I love the pink and black that got going on. So I'm gonna just show y'all the wig that we're doing today. And it is the Ciara wig. So this is a 12-inch wig, and like I said, it's the Ciara wig. I'll have the link for this wig down below, because on here it just says like the item number and then like the hair color number. So it'll be a lot easier if I just link it for y'all. And it comes packaged like this, which I like because the hairnet's always nice to have around the wig. And then boom, this is what the actual wig looks like. I'm gonna brush it and show y'all. It comes with like this nice bounce in it. It's not really like a wave or a curl or anything. It's just volume, if that makes sense. And it's not black at the roots. It's actually like a light brown color, which I really like, because a lot of wigs that come like with the blonde ombre are always like that harsh black or dark brown color at the root, and I just don't think it looks very natural. Like, I like how it's the light brown and then it fades into like this honey blonde, and it actually looks a lot longer than 12 inches to me. But when we put it on, we'll see how it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how I start this process. This is the wig. I love it. The quality is 10 out of 10 so far, and as I'm doing this, I'm not getting any shedding. So yeah. And this is what the lace looks like. We're definitely gonna customize this a little bit. They do have a little bit of lace in the back. It's not a 360, but they still do have the lace in the back, so you can lift it up if you wanted to. And the lace in the front goes from ear to ear. It has how many combs? Let's see. 4 combs, 1 in the middle right here, 1 right here, 1 right here, and 1 down there. And it also has the adjustable straps in the back, and I like how their adjustable straps are. They look sturdy, like they're gonna stay in place. A lot of wigs will always like come loose, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm really satisfied with this wig, and I can't wait to put it on and customize it and see how it looks when it's all slayed, you know. So let's get into it. So as I said before, when I was going through the things in the box, they did send me some wig caps, but they're a little bit too dark for me. So I went ahead and I bought some lighter ones. I usually keep these with me. I have a few packs at my house, but just to be safe, I bought some more. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use one of the darker brown colored wig caps underneath my light brown one, because it makes it look a little bit more natural. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not gonna braid my hair down because my hair gets pretty flat, so I'm just gonna brush it back. And I already have gel in it, so if you did see some like flakes or whatever, it's because I was brushing it out before I started this video, and it probably looks crazy. So I'm just doing a really low ponytail in the back, and I'm not gonna put it in a bun. I'm just gonna twist it up and bobby pin it so that it looks like that, and it's not gonna give me that much bulk in the back. Alright, so now I'm gonna take my first wig cap and I'm just gonna put it on like this. Make sure I'm tucking in all my little baby hairs or whatever. And yeah, today I am gonna be using the Got to Be Glue method, kind of using the Got to Be Glue method, because instead of using the Got to Be Glue hairspray, we're going to use Pump It Up. So I am using a gel method. I'm going to just say that because I didn't want to have to deal with taking off the Ghost Bond glue. That's kind of like if you're going to wear the wig long term, and I do plan on putting on the other wig that I received from WowAfrican here soon. So I didn't want to permanently or like semi-permanently glue that wig onto my hair because it's too much to clean up. And plus they were out of it at the beauty supply, so yeah. So I'm going to go ahead, I look like I'm about to go swimming, but I'm about to go ahead and take my Got to Be Glue gel, and I'm going to apply this on my wig cap. I'm going to start right in the center, and I'm going to apply this quite heavily. I'm not going to say too heavily, but just a good amount. And as you can see, I'm not applying it to this part because we're actually going to cut that thick band off. And this is going to make your hairline look a lot more natural. And I'm sure that you all have seen a method like this before. I think it works the best, and it works a lot more, it looks a lot more natural. Make sure you pull this wig cap over your ear so you can get to this little part of your hairline, because this is always the hardest part to lay down. And make sure that it's really on there, you guys. I think gluing the wig cap down is one of the most important steps in installing a lace wig. And by no means, because just like all YouTubers say, just a disclaimer, I am not a professional hairstylist. This is just what works for me when I'm at home and when I don't want to have to go to the salon or, you know, pay all that money to install a wig that I'm literally probably just going to take off within the next few days. Because that's usually what I do. Like, it's hard for me to sleep in wigs, and I like to keep the quality of them up so I can reinstall them. So just using like the Got to Be Glue and doing this at home works a lot better for me, and it's a lot more convenient. And hopefully this works for y'all too. I just want to make sure I have all my little baby hairs back there. And the good thing about the Got to Be Glue is you could just get it wet and it comes right off. So I feel like I've said that, but I mean, that's literally one of the best things about it. Now I'm going to take my Pump It Up spritz. If y'all don't know what Pump It Up is, like, this is the GOAT. This is Got to Be Glue before Got to Be Glue was Got to Be Glued, you know? So this is like my holy grail. I feel like it sticks a lot better because it's a lot more tacky. It's a lot more sticky. And yeah, I feel like it's just going to work a lot better. This is my first time trying it, so I'm going to pray for the best, but I'm pretty confident this is going to work just fine. Let me just make sure these hairs are back. My little sideburns be killing me, man. They always want to come up. So I'm going to go ahead and just spray this. I did put a really generous amount because I just want it to stick. Like I said, it's my first time using this kind. So I just really want it to stick, y'all. And I feel like that was enough. So now I'm going to take my blow dryer and I'm going to dry my hair on a cold setting. So I'm going to do that. Alright y'all, so it made the wig cap stick, but I'm gonna go ahead and apply some more Got to Be Glue and just put this on there by itself without the Pump It Up to make it stick more. I feel like the Pump It Up is good for keeping the wig cap secure. It's not gonna come off your head, if you know what I mean. Like, it's gonna stay on there. But the Got to Be Glue gel is what makes it stick. So they kind of work hand in hand together. Honestly, I still think that this is a perfectly good alternative to getting the Got2b glue. The Got2b glue hairspray, the freeze spray, it works just fine without it. So yeah, I want to make sure that I'm getting this like right on my hairline, because that's where I want the wig to sit. And I'm just gonna go back with that cool setting on my blow dryer. And it does take a minute for it to get dry. You just have to be patient. But it's definitely worth the wait. Alright, so I cut the lace. I'm gonna get close. Like, it looks really good, y'all. Like, I tried to cut it with a more natural hairline. As y'all can see, I'm not the best at this. I'm working on it, but it still looks pretty good for like my first time really just doing this. And once I glue it down, like, you're not gonna be able to see nothing. So as you can see, the wig itself is too wiggy for me. So I'm gonna definitely customize this. And I think if I straighten it, it'll probably look a lot better. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna take some Got2b glue. I'm gonna pull this back with some clips. And I'm gonna glue this down. And I'm gonna show y'all how I'm finna glue this down. And y'all gonna be like, Shia, what the hell? But like I said, this is what works for me. So it might work for y'all too. Gotta pull this hair back so that's just the frontal. We want to make this look as good as we possibly can. And yes, so I'm going to take some of the Got2b glue gel, and instead of putting it on under the wig, I'm going to put it on top of the wig like this. Just a little bit. And what I want y'all to understand is that these hairs in the front most likely finna gon' come out, because I'm about to pluck them, and then this lace is gonna be covered with the baby hairs. So, you know, some people are probably gonna be like, oh, what the hell is she doing? But it works for me, and it keeps it down. Like, when I'm touching up my wigs, I do this if I ain't got the Ghost Bond, because really without the Ghost Bond, like, I don't know, I'm lost without my Ghost Bond sometimes. But this is gonna help keep it down. I really do love the Got2b glue. And if you don't like it, and if you feel like it's messing your wig up, or if this method don't work for you, if you try it out, you could always just wash the gel out. That's the one thing about the Got2b glue. It ain't gotta be on there forever. So, but you guys see how good this hairline look? Like, once I start plucking it and stuff, like, it don't look like there's no lace, you know? Alright, so I'm about to take my blow dryer and blow dry this on cold. This is a brush for my hair too, by the way. It's not like one I use, just FYI. Alright y'all, so I went ahead and I parted my hair where I wanted to get my baby hairs out from. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut these baby hairs with a razor. And I have me a little razor over here. And then we're gonna pluck the hairline after that. So this is like a little razor from the beauty supply store. It's just like $1. And I'm gonna take the short side and we're just gonna kind of cut them. I'm not gonna cut them too short to begin with because you know, you never know how you want your baby hairs, and or mess around and make it too small or too short to where you can't fix it. And some of these might get plucked too. So yeah. And you gotta think, like, how do my real baby hairs look, you know? So I'm gonna leave them like this. They're a little crazy. And I'm gonna go ahead and start plucking this side for y'all so y'all can see what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna take my tweezers and kind of make a line in between where my baby hairs are and where the hairline is. And I'm gonna keep it pulled back because I wanna see this line myself, you know? So, and even with the baby hairs, like right here, I kind of made them a little too thick. So I'm gonna pull some hairs out of here too. This part is kind of hard to do on camera. So I'm just gonna do a little bit and then y'all kind of get the gist of it. I'm gonna do the rest off camera so I can really get close. But I like my frontals like as natural as possible, so I'm gonna make it as bald as possible between, not bald, but I'm gonna make it as real as possible with these baby hairs and with this gap. And not everybody likes their frontals really spaced out, making them look really bald, but see how it just looks more natural to me. So yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of over pluck. It's better to over pluck than to under pluck, and that's just one thing I've learned. See, look at this side. So this is what we started out with and this is what we got now. So I'm gonna go continue this off camera and I'm gonna come back when I'm done. I'm gonna let y'all see what it looks like, so I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so I'm done plucking this. I feel like I plucked it pretty good and I'm gonna lay my baby hairs or whatever, but I want to show y'all how much hair I plucked out because I feel like people are scared to pluck their frontals, but if you don't, it's gonna look crazy. And I still feel like I could go in and pluck some more, which I might do later, but for now, this looks so much better than it did before. So this is all the hair that I've taken out of this frontal unit. So it's a lot. It is a lot. And like I said, I could still take some more out. So don't be afraid to really just get in there and go off because you need to. So now I'm going to take the Got2b glue and I'm just going to put it on these little edges that we got going. I'm going to do one side at a time. And for the little baby hairs, you want to make them look as natural as possible. So I'm also probably going to end up having to fix some of these, like maybe just cut them or something, because I don't want my little baby hairs to be too thick. Y'all know what I'm saying. Sometimes they be really thick and they don't be looking good. I don't know what's going on with that little hair right there, but it needs to get out my way. Like I like how this one looks. Alright, so this is what we got going on. I kind of don't really care for the little baby hairs. Like, it's never really been my favorite thing, so I might leave it like this, I might not. And I don't know what to do with this part because it's so distinct. I feel like if I pluck it, it's gonna probably look a little crazy, but I think I am gonna just take a few hairs out in the front because it looks kind of crazy. At least make this part just a little bit wider. Just a little bit. And I'm also going to put a little bit of powder right here because it's a little white. Ain't nothing a little powder can't fix. So I'm gonna go grab my powder and I will be right back with the finished product. But this is what it looks like with the little baby hairs. I really like this wig a lot, you guys. When I come back, it's probably gonna be straightened. So yeah. Alright y'all, so this is the finished product of what it looks like when it is straight. I really do love this wig. The only thing I would say about it that I'm just not really too crazy for is how thin it is. I wish the density was a little bit higher than what it is, but other than that, like, the quality of this wig is really nice. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm 5'8", so this is where it stops on me. It's supposed to be 12 inches. I feel like it's a very natural length. Yeah, so that's what it looks like, you guys. And I can't wait to come back and show y'all how I am going to style the black wig, because that's what I'm going to do with the black wig since I installed this one. So, yes, this is the wig. Again, I will have the link listed down below on what exact wig this is. Let's see what it looks like without all the lights. Yes, I really do like it, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this made a little bit of sense to you guys on how to install a wig from home, or just a quick way to install it. That's probably what I'm going to do, like a go-to or a quick way to install your lace wigs without having to go through a long process. So yep, show y'all this one more time and how it's like on there, it's secure. So yep, you guys. Alright, well, thank you for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to join the GLAM fam. We would love to have you here, and don't forget to turn on my notifications so that you can stay updated every time I post a video. And that is it. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.